Hey Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Today, Virgo, we are going to be looking into the cards, how your person feels about you, how they see you, and other important messages. This is geared towards the person that you guys have in mind, and the roles here may also be vice versa, depending on your given situation. Thank you so much for all your support. Without any further delay, Virgo, let's begin. How does Virgo's person currently feel about them, please? Spirit, we ask for insights and guidance. How does Virgo's person currently feel about them? Starting here with the Five of Cups energy. So you could be dealing with a water sign. This represents Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody is grieving here, Virgo, over the relationship. This can mean loss of a connection, okay? Somebody's still focused on the Three of Cups that have been spilled, not really looking behind them, which is the Two of Cups, and the remains are still intact. This can suggest that the outcome can still be better. It all depends on how somebody is going to focus their actions, their intentions, okay, moving forward. So the Knight of Cups, I'm getting a sense that this person may need some time for themselves for now to examine how they're feeling. They could be giving themselves this time, okay? We have the World card, okay? Now I'm getting a different message. For some of you, this person could be afraid that their opportunity has already passed them by to be with you. This can mean finality of a chapter, the World card, right? Talks about completion. This person could be afraid that you have already ended things for good. Let's see. We have the Four of Wands. I do want to say that this person does not want to lose you here, Virgo. I do believe that they still want to get to you or get through to you. This could be online, the World card. This could be the World Wide Web, okay? This person may be paying you a visit or maybe sending you out a message, whatever the case may be. This feels very fresh, okay? Feels like the cup have just recently been spilled, okay? So there might have been some conflict, misunderstanding. And this person here is picking up the courage to see you, to reach out to you, send you out a message, okay? In whatever way, shape, or form they're going to manifest this, I just feel like they have a desire to fix, okay, the connection with Four of Wands, restore the harmony and the peace, to make peace with you. We have Wheel of Fortune. I do want to say that they've been feeling quite lost and they feel like you are home. I'm wondering if this may be a long-term relationship. Because the Wheel of Fortune here may suggest that there might have been some setbacks in the past or even separation in the past. Might be an on and off situation here. We have the Star card, okay? So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. The Empress. I am getting a sense that somebody is willing to do whatever it takes to sort this out, okay? Queen of Cups, the Empress. So I see a lot of people included here or involved. I'm wondering if there might have been a third party energy, Virgo, that was involved here for some of you. This may not be for all, okay? Something or someone has interfered in the relationship, which they now regret, and they're worried that you're ending things for good. You know, ironically, sometimes as humans, we only really truly realize what we have in front of us when it's gone, okay? And that's the energy, the emotion that I'm picking up from whoever you're dealing with, okay? It may have taken them some time to come to this kind of realization, but it's like with Wheel of Fortune. They're still thinking about the time spent together when you both were together. They feel like their world has been completely flipped upside down, okay? There's like a roller coaster of emotions right now here. This person is experiencing, Virgo. They feel like they're being completely stripped away from what they thought was stability for them. And I'm wondering if you were the one who may have pulled back, or if this person disappointed you, or there was something that they've done here that made you say, enough of this, I need to heal. This is not healthy for me. Queen of Cups is healer, also the Knight of Cups. So you could be focusing on healing yourself right now, on any emotional wounds that this whole situation or person may have inflicted. And I'm wondering with Wheel of Fortune if you're starting to notice that this is a pattern from your person here, Virgo. You could be wondering if they're coming back. Are they ever going to change, or will they change this time around? Because one thing is for sure, they will be reaching out. For some of you, they've already reached out. And it's like you are very protective of your feelings. You don't want to get hurt anymore. It's not easy, all right, what this person has done, although I sense that they are deeply regretting this. If they haven't reached out yet, it could be that they're still feeling this Five of Cups, all right? And what I'm picking up from this is that somebody may be feeling ashamed of their actions. Like they can't bring themselves to face you right away, but they will. And the Star card may be somebody's giving them advice, or somebody here could also be their inner self, their higher self is saying, you cannot allow the situation to just pan out this way. There needs to be some effort on their part. They feel like they need to make the effort. They need to show up here is what I'm picking up, Virgo. Show sincerity. Now, the Empress is the energy of creativity. Also talks about love, fertility, family, marriage. I'm wondering for some of you, because the Four of Wands can speak as well about marriage or engagement or having a stability at home. I'm wondering if there might have been an issue about marriage, about having children, moving in together, whatever the case may be. Somebody may have regretted telling you that they weren't ready. It was only when things here with the World card, or you may have taken a step back or ended things here, Virgo, that they realize that they're not ready. And it could be you now who's been having some kind of doubts or feeling a little bit skeptic about this, okay? The reason for this with the Empress, she has a shield now. What you've been through with this person, you rode the ups and downs with them. I'm getting that I'm connecting with a Virgo who you really stuck it out. You were there for this person through the highs and lows. You waited until they were ready. But then there came to a point where they did something to push you really far away, okay? Like trust may have been, or loyalty may have been tested here. Something tells me that you might be dealing with someone who is very prone to emotional fluctuation, Knight of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. One moment they want this, the next they want that. Say, for example, there might be some important decisions about your relationship, could be marriage, moving in together. Somebody constantly changes their mind. All right. And you may have felt like, okay, in the beginning it was okay. You were understanding, you were extending your patience, very accepting, no judgment at all. Okay. But it got to a point where you felt enough of this. Okay. You felt like somebody didn't reciprocate what it was that you have to give. And keep in mind, Empress and Queen of Cups is the nurturer, the giver, right? The Empress makes things happen. She also is very giving, generous energy. I'm wondering if you felt drained here, Virgo. Giving and giving. Now you could be saying enough. This may be a time for me. And it's very interesting with the World card. Like the woman is at the center of the wreath. That's why the World card is said to be the best card in Tarot, because it represents you, the seeker, your oneness with your greater calling. I'm wondering if they're coming back to a different version of you. Stronger, feeling more complete. Like you still care about this person, but there's a different side of you where you can stand up on your own 2 feet. If in the past you may have felt like really attached to the loop, hands together, riding the wheel, it's like I feel what changed now, like the Empress, you're not afraid to stand on your own. Somebody may have forgotten, or you could be reminding them here, Virgo, that you can stand on your own. And once you recognize your power, that can be a very, very intimidating thing for whoever you're dealing with, okay? Bear with me. Because I feel like this person, if you already dealt with them in the past and you've given them 1 or 2 cycles, right? Something kept happening again. I'm wondering if in the past you felt like you've always going to be there to catch them. Or you're always going to wait for them. You're always going to be supportive of them. All right, you kept pouring and pouring with the Star card. love, understanding, patience, whatever the case may be, guidance for some of you. And I'm wondering because the Empress is the ultimate mother. If some of you may be dealing with somebody significantly younger, if not by age, then by energy, like they constantly change their mind, emotionally fluctuate. There might be a sense of wishy-washiness here, unable to fully commit and stick to their word. It feels like with you, you know that when you say something, you really invest and you really outpour. The Star card, okay? So what you wanted was the Four of Wands, stability, harmony in the relationship, everything that you have to offer. But with Four of Pentacles in reverse, some of you could be dealing with someone who wasn't ready to give that amount or frequency or intensity. I do feel like they care for you, but then they're coming back and they could be saying, I'm ready now. I'm ready now to be more committed. I'm ready now to be there. But you're the one who maybe, like I said, like you are covering your heart here, like the Four of Pentacles. You still care about them, but don't get me wrong. It's like you're being cautious now, right? You could also be no longer extending as much as you did. And I feel like for some of you, the reason why this person is grieving is because this really shook them to the core, Virgo. This really shook them to the core. Somebody thought that they had the hand in how things are going to turn out, but it's like you're choosing differently. And you're bringing yourself back into alignment. I feel like some of you are feeling more and more at home with yourself. Like the World card, you feel more centered, more grounded. All right? And it's like the moment you are in that energy and space, this person sees it and they're coming back into your life. I do want to say that there is the greater emergence of self-love here. Very, very strong. And seeking support system from friends and loved ones. Four of Wands. Perhaps somebody is seeing that you're living your life, okay? They may have thought that you're going to stick too long in the Five of Cups. You know, grieving about this when they were gone or when they left. But no, the Empress, the Star card, and the Queen of Cups. This is raising your vibration. This is working on healing yourself. And it definitely took time, and now they're coming back. Now, let's open more cards. What else does Virgo need to know about the situation, please? How does their person feel about them at this time? So, very interesting that they want to be with you now. They definitely want to be with you. They may not have verbally expressed this because the Knight of Cups can have a very indirect way, you know, or yes, they could be sharing their feelings and emotions, but they're also being very vague. I don't see a lot of sword here or magician, which can indicate straightforward communication, like really wanting to manifest something. So we have the Ten of Wands. So this means a struggle to let go. You may have struggled to let this person go, the attachment go, but as time went by, balance being restored, recovery. Now, it is this person, I feel like they haven't fully released or let go the attachment as well. I do want to say that somebody failed to prioritize what was necessary in the past. Let's see. We have the Ten of Cups, two beautiful, I mean, there's the Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, the World card, beautiful energies, but then we have the Ten of Wands. For some of you, like there's happiness in this relationship, but there was also a sense of burden on your shoulder. Take this however resonates. Might be you felt you made a lot of sacrifices or for the sake of this relationship. We have the Sun card. Some of you may have dealt with a Leo. I'm getting a lot of sign really. But yes, I feel like the Sun card, they are definitely wanting to fix this, okay? Somebody wants to fix this. Somebody wants you to pay more attention. This is very interesting. They don't want you to see that they're struggling, actually, Virgo. That they're struggling at this time because they were the ones who decided to distance themselves, or they were the ones who weren't sure about the next stage, right? The World card may indicate the next stage of the relationship moving forward. So some plans may have been put on a halt. You waited and waited, but then it's like, I don't know, it feels like you've awakened somehow. Like, I cannot keep on waiting for too long for someone. Because the Ten of Cups means somebody needs to meet you halfway. Both parties are getting their needs met, not one-sided or not being breadcrumb. Some of you could be desiring children, could be desiring marriage, and somebody may not want those things, okay? Take this however resonates. There might be difference in goals or perception or even different culture as well. But then somebody realized none of that matters really, because it's all about understanding and coming together and really meeting each other halfway. Somebody may have been a little bit closed off, like, this is what I want, this is what I believe, this is what I've been used to. Like they didn't really had that tendency to change for the relationship, to meet you halfway. But yeah, with the Sun card, they want you to notice them. They want to captivate your attention. This can also mean marriage. I feel like for some of you, Virgo, bear with me. All right, you're focusing right now on success in your career, and you also want a successful relationship, marriage that brings joy and happiness, you know? That's what you deserve, and that's what you've been wanting to manifest. Now, it is this person that now feels something valuable. They lost something valuable to them. They only realize that they cherish this, okay, when it has been lost. So whatever they've been delaying, somebody realized they may have missed the opportunity with you. And now they want to regain the momentum. And they could be saying, I'm now ready. I have the energy to see this through. Okay. But this definitely affected you, got you disoriented as well for some. One more card. We have the Page of Wands. So I keep getting children because the Mother of Cups here and the Empress is motherhood, fertility. And there's a page here. Sun card talks about children as well. For some of you, it could also be like you are at the point of your life where you've grown and mature and know what it is that you want. No beating around the bush. And somebody's still trying to figure some things out if they really want something. Because they constantly change their mind is what I keep getting. So protect your heart and listen to what your intuition is saying, because they're definitely coming back around, but still being vague about what it is that they want. One thing for sure is that they don't want to lose the connection with you. But with the Empress, she's saying here to also protect your feelings, because you have so much love to give. Make you the center of your life now. And not bend yourself backwards and over to allow somebody to be happy. Like it needs to be both people happy and getting their needs met here in a relationship, okay? So I believe you already know this because you're coming across as a different energy. Something is going to be clear to you with the Sun card. But I'm going to be pulling some cards from the Shadow Healing here. What else does my beautiful Virgos need to know about how their person feels? Disapproval. Showing your dissatisfaction will not earn you any brownie points, and this may be a battle not worth fighting. There's nothing to be gained but wasted energy. Then we have fraud. It says being left with the deception that you once thought was truth can leave you feeling beaten, but you will emerge from this situation stronger than when you began. There might have been some deception involved, okay? Because we have here deception and grief. It might not necessarily be third party, but for some of you, the deception could be you thinking that this person, what this person was saying, was doing, was for your best interest, but they were saying something and doing something else, or they misrepresented themselves. Some of you felt like somebody led you on. Or for some of you, there might have been outright deception indeed. It says here, deception can have long-term effects on person's soul. However, we need to be more careful about those who we place our trust in. Not everyone deserves disrespect. So some of you, there was outright disappointment and disrespect. All right, somebody may have done something extreme here, and you feel like it's something that you cannot tolerate, okay? Grief. The feeling of loss can be debilitating, but sorrow becomes part of our healing experience. What you have far outweighs what you lost. At least you had it for a time. So you may have grieved for a while here, Virgo, but they're the ones who are also grieving now, I believe. All right, so this is what I'm picking up from your reading, and obviously this is not going to resonate for all. Hopefully there's something here that you guys were able to take away Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending all love and light, and namaste.